the very first card that you got is light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. This is the very first card you got. Shine your light. You're getting a light activation. The second card you got is that your heart is awakening. Even more, Aries. Your heart is awakening. Awaken to accepting divine love and acceptance, and give and receive in balance. And so with the ascension, your heart is going to be opening even more. When that happens, you're going to be more sensitive. You're going to be, your heart has a very high frequency. And if that's going to be awakening and increasing, that increases all your sensitivities. So Haniel is with you to say that you will be what she's calling extra sensitive. It will feel that way to you, to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and honor your feelings. So just be aware that with your heart opening, you might be more sensitive to everything in the feeling place. So this one's about your heart opening. Be honest with yourself about what your heart desires. From Pele is coming in to say, get really honest with yourself about what drives you. So you're going to be sensitive to lots of things. Your feelings, emotions are going to be increasing, and so with that too, pay attention. Notice what you're feeling and what your heart is speaking to you, what your true desires are, your true passions. Be honest with yourself about what you're really, really wanting. You also got a thread about, or a few cards about wisdom, about your mental is also going to be increasing. Mentally, you will also be increasing. Kuthumi is here to say, you already know the answer that you seek. Trust what you know. You already know. You know what to do. You already know. Trust it. You can trust it. Very wise, Aries. So Kuthumi is here with a cloak of wisdom to bring you some wisdom. And then Raziel is here offering clairvoyance. So, again, it's just very, very powerful. You have a light activation on your heart space and your mental space. It's going to make you more sensitive, like empathic abilities, and also clairvoyance, which is your third eye. It's your knowing. It's your clear seeing, divine wisdom, clear seeing, knowingness, images. It's the sight. So that is really powerful. That's five cards talking about heart, mind, and soul. And it's all getting activated and increasing at a higher level. So Aries, some powerful stuff. So notice what your true passion is in your heart space. Open your heart to love. So allow it. It will be happening. So, like with ascension, our frequencies are going up. So, allow it and open your heart to love. Like allow the love to really kind of be the main thing that you notice the most. Peace comes when you're, more focused on the love in any situation. The other thing that happens when your heart opens is that more stuff can come to the surface. So with this opening at the top, it's like now from a deeper level, stuff can come up that needs to come up and out to be let go of. So the next card that you got is, who do you need to forgive? So if you're holding on to something, forgiveness will really help with opening your heart. Forgiveness will really, really help. It's big. And so forgiving the other of things that you feel may have happened to you, to forgive if you're holding on to anger, resentment, feeling like you were targeted for something, those are energies that you're feeling. These are energies now that are in your body. And so the act of forgiveness allows you, it's not about letting the other off the hook for something someone may have done to you. It's about you just saying, okay, I'm going to let this go now because it's not healthy for me. And I want peace. I want peace for me. So forgiveness enables you to, it's better for you. It gets out of you. And bring love. You want to bring love into your space. So forgive and let love fill that back up. Love and nurturing. Nurturing of your inner child. And this also is saying that, so where a wound might be in terms of forgiveness. Okay, they're talking about childhood. They're talking about childhood. So you might be needing to forgive a parent for something. You might need to forgive a parent for something, is what they're saying. And so forgive them, They did the very best they could. Whatever that was, they did the very best they could. And so to forgive them allows you to free up freedom. It allows you freedom. Hinya is here to say, you wanted freedom now. Freedom from this. You may have been holding on to this for a very long time, is what they're saying. So nurture your inner child. Forgive them. Let it go. For your own healing, and nurture that inner child inside of you. In other words, following your heart, listening to your heart. See, as your heart awakens, you're going to have access to, deeper levels of feeling any kind of emotion. And so, if you've been holding on to some resentment, when the heart goes up a notch, that resentment will grow, and it's just going to start to feel really uncomfortable for you. So forgiveness is going to really, really help. And part of that is taking care of yourself, nurturing that inner child that felt the wound of whatever is asking for forgiveness from you, for you. And what Gabriel is saying too is that your inner child is so loved. You're not alone. Your inner child, or when you were young, there's so much love for that munchkin that maybe had a hard time. One thing that you can do now today yourself deliberately is to nurture any children in your world. If you have children, notice, sort of extra notice, to nurture any children in your world will also at the same time nurture your inner child. It's the idea that when you give a hug, you get a hug, is what they're saying. When you give a hug, you get a hug. When you nurture children in your world, you are nurturing your inner child. You can also go on go outside. So Jophiel is saying to get outside, get some fresh air, let your little one who was wounded get outside and play in nature. You could also, as your adult self, go on a vision quest. And the picture is outside. This is from Mother Earth. This is from Mother Earth, this one. Get outside and go on a vision quest. Yeah, so they want me to hold these two up together. So going outside in nature and a vision quest. In other words, sort of meditate, close your eyes, go back to when you were a child, and remember some of those situations maybe that might be calling for this, and nurture your little self in those situations, Go in there and talk to him, talk to her or him or her. Talk to them on this vision quest and maybe rewrite it. you know? So for you as an adult person, excuse me, when you go back in and you're sort of seeing those situations from an observer's point of view, you know, you could then maybe, you know, go in and nurture that child, or in your vision quest, in your vision, as you're observing this situation that happened to you when you were tiny, and you're seeing it again, you know, see all the angels come in and nurture that little child. Allow yourself to sort of run over there and scoop him or her up and nurture them through that situation. It will clear it. It will clear it for you. And then Mother Earth. See, here's Mother Earth again. So you have a lot of Mother Earth coming to you to say, get outside. You have 3 cards that say, essentially, get outside in nature, go on this vision quest, and allow the nurturing for your inner child. Okay? So that can complete. So that situation that's calling for forgiveness can just complete. Let it go. Okay? And then that will bring you some freedom. Oh my goodness, when you forgive and let that go, and it can happen really fast. Energetically, it's very quick when you forgive and let go and get outside and nurture yourself. Replace all that feeling that you've been carrying for quite some time of resentment, woundedness, being a victim of some people. Once that gets resolved, oh, the feeling of freedom is tremendous. So it feels like you're going to be able to feel that, Aries. Freedom. Whew. You know what to do. You know what to do to let this go. This card came up a few times across your reading. This is kind of the first time it's coming up to say, you know, forgive. You know what to do. Forgive these people. It's not serving you to hold on to that anymore. It's time for freedom for you. It's time for your freedom around this. Okay? And you're using a loving place to get there. Let's see what else. Your crystal clear intentions. Get really clear about what you want. Focus on it. Get clear about what you're wanting now. Okay, so what happens is you complete this. All right, so here's the sort of flow and the order of things. This is a general reading, so some of this may apply to you. All of it may, none of it may. When I ask Spirit for the most Aries, what is the message for the most Aries at this time in mid-May? What do they need for themselves? And what would help them in terms of helping humanity all at the same time? This was your answer. So as this sort of flows through, if this resonates with you, then with the completion in terms of the forgiveness and being and letting that go, and then having your freedom just whoosh. Okay, all right, freedom. Now you're free. All right, so now you're free. Now, what do you want for the future? What kinds of things do you want for the future? You also got the twin flame came up. The twin flame came up. This could mean that you will be coming together with your twin flame. It could mean that you're already with your twin flame and they are helping you with this. It could also mean that you are balancing your divine masculine and feminine, as twin flame is divine masculine feminine, that this will bring some balance for you to forgive and let go and be complete with that. This can bring some balance for you, is what that card is saying. So now as we go forward, think about what you really want. What are you passionate about? Now that you have so much more room in your soul space, now that any resentment, victimhood, anything that had you feeling angry or small or anything like that. Those low frequencies, now that that's gone, you have so much more energy now to put towards what you really want. What lights you up? Look at this. Look at the lights. Look at the fire coming out of her. What lights you up? Think about that. Contemplate that. Feel into that in your heart space. And then, because it's time for you to get really clear about what you're wanting. So take some time. Take some time to think about that. You may know very quickly, because as you have, as you're living day to day and you have this wisdom coming up and this sight increasing, you may see, again, things feel like fast for you, Aries. They feel like really fast. Forgiveness, boom. Completion. Complete, done. Freedom. Okay. Increased wisdom. Sacred sight, your heart's opening, you got sensitivity, and then Kamara is just lighting everything on top of that, right? Just lighting the passion in your heart space. Get really clear about what you're wanting, because you are emerging right now. You're just going to come out. The timing is right. The universe is ready for you. The ground is fertile. The timing is absolutely right for you to step out as a spiritual teacher comes up. As a spiritual teacher. Now, this card could be that you, it's not necessarily teaching spiritual content. It could be with this activation here, your spiritual self is definitely increasing, and so it may just be saying that you as a becoming a more highly spiritual person, that teaching is a good way for you to express what's in your heart. So you may be a teacher as a spiritual person, or you could be teaching spiritual knowledge. You also got the medicine woman. Ixchel is here. You are a channel for divine healing power. So you could be a healer and or a teacher, or both. And the timing is perfect for you to emerge as spiritual, as your spiritual increases, as a teacher or as a healer, or both. Emergence for Aries. Emergence for Aries. And then you also got a new way of eating. Could give you more clarity, health, and stronger manifestation abilities. This card, this one from the fairies, vegetarian, wanted to come here at the end. For me, sort of personally looking at this, I was sort of thinking that that might go, over here where you're trying to heal. That eating, changing your diet, or adding vitamins or minerals would help you in this sort of healing process. But no, Spirit said, no, this goes over here when we're talking about emerging. Because what you eat is strongly affecting, or can, we are what we eat, can strongly affect your health and your clarity, and your and stronger manifesting what you're wanting to manifest in line with your greatest passions as a teacher and a healer. Aries, we are so excited that you are coming out, because the world is just going to be so great with you in it, as if it isn't already. But we're so excited to see what you guys come up with. Okay, is there anything else for Aries? Fantastic reading. It's pretty much, Ascension is just lighting you up. Ascension is increasing and activating your light in the world, in your heart and in your mind. And with this forgiveness card, you're going to be complete on that pattern, and complete freedom from that will give you the freedom that you're wanting to get out there and do your thing. Do your thing that makes you most happy.